What's up, everybody? Zero back again, and bringing some more Modern Warfare 3 today. On my last commentary, I was talking about just my first impressions of the game, what they'd done right, and I kind of got started on some things that needed improvement, or things that kind of got messed up and ran out of time, so here I'm starting another one. And since I'm thinking of it, and it's going to happen here real soon, one of the first things I can think that they messed up is theater mode. Theater mode, when you're watching it over again, you can't hit select and show your score, so if you're recording something from theater mode and you want to show that, you know, you made a great comeback because you were way behind in your score and then all of a sudden, you know, you just went on a huge kill streak and made a big comeback, you're pretty much out of luck if you're doing it from theater mode, since you can't do that. Also, you're going to see my screen just shake to the left and right really fast, quite a few times, and I noticed it watching other people's who've recorded from theater mode as well. So I know it's not just something wrong with my console. It does it a lot, and it's not even possible for me to do it because my sensitivity is not set high enough to move it that fast, but pretty much constantly does it throughout theater mode, and to me, at least, it's really annoying. So that's one of the things that is wrong with theater mode, in my opinion. Another thing they messed up is they brought back Second Chance, Final Stand, whatever it is. Although this time it's a death streak, it's still just bad enough that it's in the game. But finally, I decided, you know what, if I can't beat him, I'm going to join him, so now I use it as my death streak too. And I don't like doing it. I don't even like the fact that it's in the game, because I don't know how many times every day I get killed by somebody in Final Chance, just because connection's so bad when they drop in there. Well, during that split second that they're invincible, they can kill you. Because, well, connection's not all that great in this game. Which is another thing that's really, really messed up. Since they made hit detection so good in this game, which they really made hit detection good, I can't complain about that. Now, connection is even more important than it ever was in Black Ops. So, I can't count the number of times that I've come up behind somebody and shot them in the back, and I just drop over dead while their back is turned to me because of connection. Then I watch the kill cam and, you know, they were looking at me for quite a while. Or a couple times I've gotten sniped by a guy who wasn't even looking my direction. He was looking, like, across the map the other way, and then even in the kill cam, he's not even looking in my direction. He's looking like 90 degrees away from me, and I still drop over dead. Or get stabbed by a guy that I'm behind, and things like that. It's just really annoying. And you would think, after all the issues with Black Ops, and all the things that people were complaining about with connections on Black Ops, and especially coupled with the fact that the guns kill a lot faster, they really would have focused a lot of time and energy on that, but apparently, that just didn't quite make it onto the table or something. I don't know. And another thing is the knife lunge is back. And that's one of the things that Treyarch fixed in Black Ops. And you would think, since it got fixed and it got patched, and it got down to a level where people still hated it, but it wasn't as bad, they would have started kind of there. But they put it back in full effect. Commando lunge is all the way back for everyone. And I just can't believe they did that. I think they should take the knife out completely, or make it an attachment, or make it a perk that you have to have if you want a one-hit melee kill. Because knife is just bullshit in this game. But those are my major complaints. Another thing about theater mode is even if you're moving the stick around and trying to keep the screen somewhat active, you have to be really on top of it or it's going to go dark, which my screen does here toward the end of this. And you'll see it go dark for a few seconds, maybe close to a minute, just because I wasn't sitting there constantly moving the stick. Well, actually I was, because I tried to record this like 3 times and it kept doing it. And finally, I guess it just does it anyway, around 10 minutes, because this is a long one. We ended up way behind, and this is a game that's just one hell of a comeback. I can't stay alive for anything, because I don't have that great of a connection here. And you can just see how fast I drop over dead before I even know people are shooting at me. Which has been a major frustration in this game, and I'm finally starting to get used to it. There's the screen movement that I was talking about from theater mode. But I'm finally starting to get used to the game. I've got a lot more time put into it now. I'm probably getting close to 1 day played, somewhere in there. So I'm trying to track this guy down. This is one of the other things I hate about Modern Warfare 3 so far, is the maps are all just like a maze with tight corners, narrow corridors, just shit cluttered all over the maps. And it's definitely made for up-close, gun-on-gun gameplay, but when connection is such a huge factor, you can't be doing shit like that, because the person with the better connection's always gonna win, no matter what. And typically I'm playing on a 3-bar, so I lose a lot of the gunfights that legitimately I would win if I had a better connection. Because, you know, when you put 10 rounds dead center into somebody's chest and don't even get a hit marker and then fall over dead before they even fire a shot on your screen, it's kind of infuriating. But like I said, I'm finally learning the maps a little bit more, kind of learning places where I can expect to find people, learning how to get around behind them, so even though sometimes I die when people aren't facing me, still a little bit better. I'm getting to where I can pretty consistently get positive KD in games, which at first I was used to just spawn rushing in Black Ops, and that's just not possible on this game. And they said they wanted to speed things up, but all I see is everything just promoting corner camping. I've never got killed in Black Ops so many times by somebody sitting in a corner waiting for me to run past as I have in this game. That could just be due to the fact that it's brand new, so everyone's playing, and it's, you know, when a game's new, and all the new people are playing, and all just the random puppies are playing, you're going to get a lot more corner camping than when the serious players are there. So I'm hoping that kind of clears up over the next few months, or next few weeks probably it'll start clearing up as people aren't online as much. And then probably around Christmas it's going to pick back up again as new people are coming into the game, but usually somewhere in the cycle, after 2 or 3 months, that kind of dies off. So I'm hoping everything will start to get better. I'm getting better at the game, learning the maps more, knowing what to expect, kind of where to expect people, how the spawns work. So I think things are going to improve a little bit, and my attitude about the game is improving a little bit. I mean, the first few days I was saying, first couple days I was saying this is probably the worst Call of Duty ever made, and I'm still thinking it's probably about the worst Call of Duty ever made, but it's getting more tolerable as I get better at the game, just because there's so much stuff that Black Ops fixed that, you know, we didn't even appreciate, we kind of took for granted, and now it's like starting at zero again. I don't know why they couldn't have just implemented all that stuff off the bat, because they knew it was a big issue within the community, but why they decided to just undo everything that the community had demanded and the community was happy about being fixed, I will never understand. Hopefully they get some patches, and hopefully they support this a lot better than Modern Warfare 2. I know it's already been hacked a little bit. They already have the weird gamer tags and everything else going on, which that's just a matter of changing the language on your Xbox. You don't have to do the whole J-tagging thing. But I don't know. It's still annoying, and hopefully they get off their asses and support this game a lot better than Modern Warfare 2, because Treyarch set the bar pretty high. For all that they screwed up in Black Ops, the bar is set pretty high for support in the game after that, so let's hope they follow suit. And that's about all I have to say. At least as far as things I do like and things I don't like about the game. Of course, there's more that I don't like than what I do like. I don't think I've had time to really get onto things enough and discover everything I like. Except for the hit detection. I do like the hit detection, except when it works against me. But I'm thinking if connection issues get eased out a little bit, and the more that I learn the maps, the better it's going to be. Because I'm not going to be, or at least I'm going to know where I have to look for people getting shot from. And that screen wiggle thing is really starting to annoy me. But like I said, that's just part of theater mode, which now I have theater mode turned off, just because I've heard it gives you a little bit less lag, and I don't know if it's confirmation bias or not, but it seems to be less laggy after I turn theater mode off. Of course, now I can't go back and replay a game, but since I've been live streaming, I can rip them off the live stream, but the quality is just not what I want, so I think I have a workaround figured out to where I can record and live stream at the same time, instead of having to choose one or the other, because, to be honest, live streaming is more fun. It lets me interact with people in real time, and I can sit there and answer questions, and joke around, and have conversations somewhat, and it's just really interesting to do. I'm enjoying it a lot, and I'm glad I got everything together in time to start doing it for Black Ops. Here you can see where the screen goes dark. Luckily, well, not a whole lot happens. I capture a flag, kill a few people right there. I guess it would have been nice to see, but, you know, of course, it screws up. And there's my second EMP. I was way behind at the beginning of the game, and I was trying to get a contract for an EMP, one of those weekly challenges or daily challenges or something. I finally ended up getting 2 of them in this game, which I was pretty happy about. As far as gameplays go, I don't know if it's harder or easier to get gameplays here than it is in Black Ops. Since the game's new, the bar is set kind of low. You don't have to go for those huge KD games with a lot of caps and defends, but then again, I would like some pretty impressive games where I don't die a lot, which is kind of rare in this game because I die a lot going for objectives, and you'll see in the score here. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on the game so far. I'm going to be live streaming a whole lot more and posting a whole lot more videos because I'm having a whole lot of fun doing it here. That's my main joy in things, especially the live streaming. So stay tuned for more. Come check out my live stream at Twitch TV. The link's down below, and thanks for watching. As always, every interaction with the video helps, whether it be a thumbs up, even a thumbs down, and I'll see you later.